family, we're back. You know how I do. It's just a never ending part one, two, three, four, five, 12. In the case of me and Sister River Jones back in 2020. But we're here, part two. And we just said that we were celebrating Pastor Tyus, TJ Tyus, as our 360 man, as well as Javaye Beverly. So, our women of the day, we are making up for yesterday and celebrating two today. So these are women either in community or outside of community. So let's see. So our first one is Mama Lisa. So this has been kind of a celebration of Breathe University members as well as a Place of Change members. Those who are on our fellowship page of ET's, one of his Facebook pages. If you don't know about a Place of Change ministry, it is on Facebook, so you can look on that and you'll know who Mama Lisa is. One thing that I love, or a few things that I love about Mama Lisa, and I'm grateful that we're celebrating her today, is that who she is on anything you see her on. If you see her in person, who she is on camera, whatever is who she is in person. And I had the privilege and the blessing of meeting her last year, and she loves supporting to people, so she had given me a word and just encouragement to be me. And I will never forget the words that she shared with me. And she's actually Pastor Tyus, who is our 360 man today, his mother-in-law. So it's only fitting that they're being celebrated, both of them, today. And then our second woman of the day is Tara. Tara is she is one of our hosts on the Breathe University Women Calls. She's also a very, very big reason why I went to the East Coast call. So I had started in Breathe University on the West Coast call, and you do like introduce yourself, where you're from, why you're here, and it was very like nerve-wracking for me when I first, because I was like, this is weird. I've never been on a Zoom call before 2020. And then we would have what you call a mantra, and I'm like, oh gosh, I don't want to do it on the West Coast. So Tara Tara and Aisha Thomas they were hosts for one of the weekend calls, and they were just welcoming, and we were playing as a group, breakout rooms. We were playing, I forgot the name of the game, but they made me feel so comfortable. I was like, man, I want to see how they are on the East Coast. So I go there, Tara and Aisha are there, and I was just like able to open up in a way that I didn't feel comfortable on the West Coast call. And because of the East Coast call is where I started sharing my mantra and having the confidence to share. So Tara is all about confidence, all about positivity, and who she was 2 years ago is the same sister she is to me today. And so I'm so grateful for her. Hi, Brother Trevor. And celebrating her as our second woman of the day within within community. So today, I titled this "Why You," and so a lot of times you guys hear me saying that I take titles from songs that I love or movies that I love. And there's an artist, his name is Fiji. I'll post the song in the comments, but it has nothing to do with the message. That it's more of like a lovey-dovey song. But Why You came to my mind. And a lot of the calls, ever since I've started, always talks about be you, be you, be you. And in the last couple of days being on the West Coast call, there was a gentleman that's there, said some profound things that hit me. And so hi, Brother Havin, thank you, brother. And so he had said what he said on Thursday, and I gave him kudos and said thank you for sharing your testimony. But what it reminded me of is, why do we serve the way we serve? Why don't we serve when we're asked to serve? And then authenticity is always something that we're talking about. The whole name of Breathe University acronym BU. And so yesterday, as I was thinking about coming on live, I was like, oh man, um, I know that I've been consistent. Maybe here and there I didn't make it on this live, but then I had to pull back and say, are you going to do the live because you're serving the people and you're here for the people? Or are you going to do the live because you know you're consistent and you just want to check it off? And so I knew that I was doing it a little bit for the people, but it was more about checking off what I said I was going to do, the commitment. And so I believe like everybody has their own definition of certain words and certain ways of being. And for me in this journey through Breathe University, for myself, when I hold myself to accountability of authenticity and commitment, my authenticity always trumps my commitment, because yesterday I was like, I can't come here on live and just check off a check box, because then it's doing a disservice to you guys in my mind, and I'm not keeping true to myself. So I stayed off, and even when I'm staying true to myself, but not to my commitment, it was eating at me. So I was like excited to come and share with you guys what I learned. And the point that I'm making is, ask yourself, why do you do what you do? Why do you do what you do? And once you like figure out why you do what you do, whether it's authenticity, commitment, or you're soul mastering, like you mastered both and you can just fly through it. What I would say is continue to be that person, but when you see other people needing that assistance, like give them your pointers, come on live, comment, put a post up, because everything you say is helping somebody. It's helping me. If you need somebody that says you're helping me, I'm saying you're helping me. Havin is one of the people that I love when he goes live. I love when he posts, because I know he's gonna say something that's gonna hit, and I'm gonna remember, and then I can go and give it to somebody else, and it's a domino effect. And you're still staying true to your commitment. You're still staying true to your authenticity as you pick up nuggets from everybody. And so if you watch the other live that I put up, and the two men that I mentioned, Javaye and Pastor Titus, these are certain people and Trevor, certain people you can get to know as you decide, do I want to like work on my personal development? Do I want to get to know people, or do I just want to network with people to get to the next level? Whatever it is that you decide for you and why you do what you do, I promise you, when you get around like-minded people, and even if you don't have like-mindedness with them at first, you'll grow so much faster. People always talk about like you'll grow 10x, 3x, 5x, however many. But the thing that is so beautiful about being in BU is that when you grow, you're going to recognize, like, dude, oh wow, I didn't even know that was in me. Or you'll look at it like, man, I knew it was in me. I just needed to be around the right environment, right people. And one thing I always tell people, like, as I told you guys at the beginning, define what words are to you so that you can live in authenticity and in your commitment. But even when you come in, and because it's easy to want to be a part of everybody, it's easy to get influenced by everybody. But again, in it all, you gotta ask yourself, am I doing this for me, or am I doing it for them? Am I showing up? They always say in the past, keep up with the Joneses. Okay, so this connection is about to cut my message, so I'm gonna cut it right there, guys. But just the point is be you, get around the right people, execute the way God wants you to execute, and be real. Be real, because as you become real, then you give other people the permission to be real, instead of them showing up and thinking like, oh, I have to be like everybody else, or I'm not good enough for that. all of that. But I'll talk about more tomorrow, probably, because I do not want to cut this. And you guys are like, what was she gonna say? And so I love you guys again. Congratulations to Pastor Titus, Javia Beverly. I was gonna say Beverly. Mama Lisa, and who's her last one? Oh, Tara, Sister Tara. Thank you guys for being the wonderful human beings that you are, as well as community members, and helping us be inspired by your story and your life. Bye, guys.